All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to be exploring Bunkai for Pyung Ahn Cho. So Bunkai is the application of the movements. So what we're going to do is we're going to explore the first two movements of peace and confidence form number one, Pyung Ahn Cho. Right. So the first motion is going to be looking, stepping, low block, followed up by a punch. All right. So this is going to be done as if a person is attacking me. Now remember that the form, if Kirsten Taylor is standing right here, right, and she's facing me, I'm not going to wait for her to attack me and go, boom! Okay? So the form is telling us that we assume the angle relative to our attacker. So Pyung Ahn Cho starts by going to the left into a low block. Now that doesn't mean that my attacker is coming from the left, right? We're going to do this where the attacker is coming towards me, right? Because I'm not going to wait for them to come and attack and then turn. They're coming towards me. I'm here. So what the form is telling us is that we are stepping off to the left side somehow. All right. Now it doesn't tell us exactly how we get there because that depends on whether she's punching me, kicking me, grabbing me. But what it's telling me is that I'm stepping with my left side, blocking with my left hand relative to where she's at. Okay, so in this case, we're going to do this off a grab. So she's going to come up and she's going to grab me. And basically, we're now going to do a low block. So what I'm going to do is take my right hand and I'm going to place it right over her hand. All right, so she's grabbing me with her right hand right now. So I'm going to grab with my right and then I'm going to cover for my low block. Okay, so here we are. Here's my low block. I'm going to step in off to the left side of her. And I'm going to take my forearm and come straight down on the angle of her elbow, okay? The crook of her elbow. So I'm coming in, down. So now this low block is now a strike, not a block. Notice how it drives her off balance, right? And that's all I want to do, just enough that she's not going to hit me with this hand because I'm disrupting her balance. The next move is a step middle punch. We're going to alter this a little bit, so it's not going to be a step middle punch. It's going to be a punch step. So I'm going to punch to the chest, which drives her back, and then I'm going to step behind. Okay? Now from here, all I'm going to do is I've got a hold of her. Turn this way. I've got a hold of her elbow, right? So I'm one step, pow, come through, drives her back, and look, I'm stepping behind her foot. So we now have a sweep. So as I punch, I'm going to grab her hair, her ears, the collar, and I'm grabbing a hold of her hand. So all we're going to do now is just do a simple outside sweep. So from here it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, and down. Good. All right. So one more time all the way through from this position. She grabs, coming in, low block, punch, step behind, sweep. Okay. And that's the application for the low block middle punch that we do in the beginning of Pyung Ahn Cho. All right, guys, thanks so much. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask.